Hello Virgo and welcome to my channel Looking Glass Tarot. What I have for you today is your general love reading for February 2017. Before I go ahead with the reading, I would just like to say that this is the only reading I'm doing for this month. Is just general love, but I would like your guys' input on whether you would like me to do a general love reading every month along with general readings, or if you prefer one more than the other. If you guys could, comment about that and give me your guys' input, that'd be greatly appreciated. Just let me know how you guys feel about that. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say first, get that out of the way. Now I'm just going to go ahead and get started with your guys' reading. Alright, the first card that came up for you guys, which is the starting point for the situation or the you now position, you guys have the Four of Pentacles. And I almost feel like with this card, the first thing I felt was like a sense of like exhaustion. Um, I feel like for some of you who are in a relationship right now or are in relationships, I feel like maybe you feel like you're putting more in than you're giving back. It's kind of like the other person's just all take and no give. Um, and also like maybe for singles, I feel like for singles maybe you're feeling like you're ready to invest um your time and money in a relationship, like you're ready for that. All right. And your guys' challenge card for the month, which is your next card, you guys have the Ace of Swords. And I feel like this is um, a new beginning, and a new ideas, new actions to take towards a relationship that you're already in or a potential one. Like it's time to take action, and that's your challenge. What kind of action you're gonna take, and like the possible effects that it could have. Okay, and the next card I have for you guys is it represents your conscious side, what you're aware of, your goals and whatnot. And for you guys, you got the Four of Swords, and I feel like some of you know that you need to take action, but and you have some ideas on what actions you want to take, but you're kind of just waiting and watching and hoping, that you'll get an answer to what the right action would be for this. Kind of like just retreating and relaxing, and just kind of choosing to stay in one position for right now. And then the next card I have for you guys, this is the basis or the root of the situation. And the card that came up for you guys is the Three of Wands. And I feel like with this card, I feel like you know the truth about certain things. You've gotten answers and clarification on certain questions that you've had, and you've kind of gathered up that information and are waiting. You're either waiting to see where it's going to take you, or you're waiting for like kind of like your ships to come in, maybe for like you like for someone who's in a relationship. I almost feel like you're waiting for someone to come to you, Same with singles. Like you feel like you know the truth on certain things, and you're just kind of waiting for them to come to you about those things. All right. And the next card I have for you guys is your past card. And the card that came up for you there is Justice. And I definitely feel karma with this card. Maybe some of you are in, karmic relationships. Uh, and for singles, I kind of feel like maybe you're weighing up your options and also kind of laying the cards out on the table. You've kind of laid your cards out on the table and um, let the other person know, like, how you do things and how you want things and your wants and needs and all that. Um, and for some of you, I feel like it's also like weighing up of pros and cons too, and also things that you could do away with and what you want to keep. All right, and for the future card, you guys have got the Four of Cups. And I feel like this is kind of you being reluctant to talk about things that are personal to you. You know, kind of like explaining why you feel certain ways about certain things in a relationship or with a potential partner. Maybe you let them know like your needs and wants and things that bother you and things that don't bother you, and you're kind of being reluctant to share too much with that person, almost being a little bit stubborn, I guess I would say. Just kind of holding back and sitting still. And you guys have that with the Four of Swords too, with action. So I feel a lot of like just kind of sitting back and thinking about things, really. Okay, and then the next card I have for you guys is your inner strength. And for this, you guys have the Tower. And I feel like this is the ability to deal with um, situations in your life that kind of cause a lot of chaos. I feel like you're very good at keeping it together. Um, Maybe not so much on the inside, but on the outside. I know this is inner strength. Um, I feel like your way of looking at situations and your way of thinking about them with this is more of your inner strength. Like your ability to take a bad situation and try to turn it positive. All right, and then your hopes and fears. You guys have the Knight of Swords. And I feel like for fears, you guys are kind of fearing taking taking this action that you need to take towards a new beginning in ways that you communicate and uh, ways that you think things through. I feel like you're kind of fearing that change that comes along with taking that action. And that's why you guys are sitting and pondering and thinking things through so much. As far as hope, I feel like you're hoping that this action that you want to take is going to be uh, ideal for everyone involved. Like you'll be able to communicate it in the way that you would like to. Is what I'm getting. Okay, and the outside influences for that you have the nine of Pentacles. And with this, I feel like this could be a friend or friends even that are, you know, very independent, that uh, have like abundance in their life. I feel like they could be an earth sign too. So they could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And I feel like their intention is to kind of help you, uh, help to be able to kind of lift you up and kind of be able to help you be able to take this action that you need to take. Almost like a little, like give you a little push to take off kind of thing. All right, and then the last card I have for you guys in the spread is your outcome card, and for that you have the Five of Swords. And yes, this is definitely a conflict card. I feel like there may be, you know, some arguments that come along with this. I feel like it may be due to being stubborn, and also maybe, you know, in the past you've been kind of stabbed in the back by other people who you've tried to communicate with. That's why it makes it like it's making it hard for you to want to even talk about things. And I feel like you are going to offer up your opinions and ask the other person to think about them. And that might, you know, stir up a little bit of conflict, but I don't feel like it's going to be like a major, like groundbreaking, earth shattering, like conflict, really. Just a differing of opinions. All right, and then the last card I have for you guys is this is your advice card for the month of February. And the card that I pulled for you guys, it says discern the truth. It says the problem with making assumptions is that we believe they are the truth. We make an assumption, we misunderstand, we take it personally, then we react by sending emotional poison with our word. This creates a whole big drama for nothing. So yeah, the conflict at the end, I feel like, you know, by not taking action and by kind of holding on to your emotions and not really choosing to talk about them, I feel like that's what's going to cause this conflict in the outcome. You know, is that you're deciding to make assumptions, and you know, rather than talk about it in like a helpful way, you're kind of uh I feel like um you're taking their difference in opinions personally, like a little too personally. And with that, you know, you're kind of reacting in a way that's, you know, coming more from a place of like emotional hurt more than um like a place of compassion and understanding, which really just causes a big old blowout that didn't even really need to happen. So I feel like definitely something that could help with this for you guys is to really kind of think about how you're reacting to what people are saying to you, like your loved ones or your partner or potential partner. Think about how you've been reacting, or how, how you react to what they have to say, when it's different from what you believe to be true. Um, and rather than react out of hurt or fear, try to come to an understanding on what they're saying, and try to come from a loving place rather than a place of fear and hurt. Um, because I don't feel like their intention is to hurt you at all in any way. They're just kind of expressing their opinion, just like you may be expressing your opinion. You know, and another way to do that, is when you go to sit down to talk to your partner or potential partner, you know, a good way to start off a conversation where you guys can both come from a place of, compassion and love is, sit down and say, hey, I have some things I'd like to talk to you about, and, let's neither one of us get too worked up about it. Let's talk about this and talk it through in a way that we can both, you know, come to an agreement or be able to compromise. And let's not be afraid to tell each other how we feel, but also at the same time not take it too personally. Um, Let them know, if in any way, I come across as hurtful or, you know, harsh, I apologize ahead of time, and just know that that's, you know, if it does happen, it's coming from a place of hurt within me, and also try not to, like I said, take, their differing in opinion as something personal against you. Anyway, I think that's all I have for you guys. If you could, like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys again for your March reading.